Well, a little slow on the stick there. Got my mouse a little screwed up, but we're live. What are we going to talk about today is my favorite topic, the BS about climate change. And some of it is BS. First fact, I deal with a few people in China, and the one gentleman that I talked to is a manufacturer. He told me that I couldn't place an order next week because for 2 weeks, his manufacturing company and all the other ones across China will be shutting down. And I said, why? He told me that they have to cut back on the energy supply. They have to kind of like get it back to where they can supply energy to all manufacturers. So they had to shut it down and kind of revamp everything. 2 weeks. Here's China. They produce a lot of things. They can't get enough energy. But what are they doing? They know this, okay? So it makes sense that China is collecting all the coal that they can get from other energy supplies, meaning they're in Africa, they're in South America. They've even purchased coal from the United States. The some of the millennials and other people think, okay, we can't burn coal. Remember, Hillary Clinton said we're going to put the coal companies out of business. Well, that went over well. They're going all over the world to get coal. And coal supposedly burns dirty. We don't want that. So in Africa right now, they're making deals with different countries there. Also, a little sidebar, they're probably the biggest loan shark ever known, even surpassed the mafia, believe me. They lend out money to different countries, and it, excuse me, if those countries don't pay them back, they take over the airport, whatever they were giving them the money for, and they're doing this all over. They need the energy. They're getting coal. They don't give two crapolas on whether it's coal, if it's dirty, whatever. Okay, so now we have the United States that says we have to lead the world as the green energy mojos, and we can't do that because as we cut back, let me give you an example. We go back to Little House on the Prairie. Some of you uh youngies out there probably don't remember, but they had like candles. That's a damn electricity. And, yeah, we go back to just having candles. A year from now we won't put a dent in the climate as far as warming up the climate, 0.112 degrees higher than last year. We will not put a dent in it. Why? Because other countries will not do anything. They need the energy. Third world countries, they don't give two hoots on whether it's, coal or whatever, if it's polluting, they don't care. Okay. So climate does change, but worrying about whether we're going to be doom and gloom. As a matter of fact, they predicted 12 years ago, 20 years ago, that we would be in a heck of a problem with climate change. Hasn't happened. So if the USA stopped using coal and other energy sources, it wouldn't reduce anything because the other countries are doing it. So some of the millennials and other far left people that are complaining about climate change, they need to look at it. The only way I mean, it's ridiculous. But what are you going to put a wall up on out in the Pacific Ocean to stop all the pollution coming from China and the other countries over there? I doubt it. So the other countries are going to keep polluting. We're going to be breaking everybody's chops over here. Biden's going to tax this, tax that for the Green New Deal, and it's not going to do anything. Why can't they and why won't they do anything about it? The thing is, right now, what's fixable is clean water. Go down the Hudson River, go down to some of the other Mississippi River and everything, take a glass, go down there, fill it up with water, take a drink, and see how that satisfies you. You're still breathing while you're taking that drink, but just think of all the crap that's in that water. We do a little bit, but hardly anything. The other thing we have control over is the landfills. We're throwing stuff in there that can be recycled. Now, granted, in some of the cities and everything, they do have recycling, but in other areas, they don't. I've been at a dump. I've seen wood, all kinds of stuff just go to the landfill. That's an area where we can really do some good. And if there's chemicals, who knows what people are dumping and it's going into our water system. Those are two things that we can fix. So that's the area. It's not this stuff. We're not going United States is not going to be able to do anything about climate change if the other countries aren't doing anything. So it's a little bit crazy. So we want to go to the next segment, and here we go.
Are you ready to launch your passion to a new level? Well, don't go anywhere because Dr. Craig is going to show you how to create your plan B that fulfills your passion, creates additional wealth, and your own career safety belt. So tune in, sit back, grab a cup of coffee because the doctor is in the house.
So, what is your day job? What is your side gig? Let's go to the facts. Social media and the big tech companies have laid off over 50,000 people. I know what it's like to be laid off. It's a hurtful situation. But everybody thought that big tech and social media was the place to go. I don't think so. So what do? Well, you keep your day job. If you don't have a day job, you got to look for something else. But those who do have a day job should have a particular side job so you have a security blanket. So, where are all the safe and secure jobs? You know where they are? Federal jobs. That's it. Federal jobs. The one that you see most of the time is the post office. I know a couple they're making over 130,000 a year. They're both in the postal service. That's good money and it's secure. Another place you can go is usajobs.com. That lists all the federal jobs. You just follow the bouncing ball, do what they tell you to do, make a good application, you don't make any mistakes, put in a job. There's plenty of jobs on usajobs.com if you want to be uh, have a federal job. Other side gigs that you have that you can do that are pretty good to make money and build your resume is for you to do uh, different side gigs that are popular right now. And I'm going to put it down in terms of age groups. So if you're in the 18 to 29 age group, like high school, and I've said this before, you need to go to Fiverr and put your skills down there. Some of the millennials that are on Twitch, I mean, they're making a lot of money with the gaming thing. Twitch has an incentive program, not going to go into it, but has an incentive program that's very, very good. I couldn't do it, but the 18 to 29-year-olds can. And Fiverr's another one that they can do. So let's say you're 30, 40 years old. Fiverr is one. All right. Online teaching is another one. Creating online courses, Udemy, Skillshare, Teachable, Thinkific. It's a bunch of them out there. If you put the time in and you have a good topic that you're really knowledgeable of, then that's something that you can do as a side deal, or you can do it as a full time deal to make your money. So I feel bad that the tech and social media laid off that many people, but it is what it is. I guess the Biden uh, administration didn't help them out at all. So, next time we will talk about the news media and problems in the USA that we need to address fast. Also, uh, I get involved with some charities and with some races and everything. The donation level and everything has been going down because of the economy. Now, up on the screen is raceforcupcakes.com. Please donate for our charity. If you can donate anything, dollars add up. You go to raceforcupcakes.com and you click on donation and donate as much as you can or as little as you can, even if it's $1. It will help out for our charities. One that we have is the Emory ALS. So please take a look, see if you can do anything, and I will see you next time.